So then, like, after you graduated, though, did you say, I need to get into the industry? You know,
No,
like, how does that even occur
that's a great
from your,
story. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a. So I ran for New Balance for 2 years.
Very cool.
I went out to Kenya. I trained in Kenya. That was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Um, and then I got dropped by New Balance. I ended up joining this group out in Mammoth Lakes, California,
Yeah.
sponsored by ASICS. And in Mammoth Lakes, I got my medical card, and that's what changed the game for me.
Right.
There, I started to get really interested in the industry. So I was running full time. I was training for a marathon, but at the same time, I was going to dispensaries, seeing what's up. You know, I was giving them my application, saying that I'd really like to learn about the industry for what's after running. Um, There, I met somebody that she lived in Los Angeles, and she helped me marketing later, a year or so later, my edible company that I started with these friends. Um, so there, when I met this lady, the coach found out that, the coach at this professional ASIC group found out that, sorry if I'm too much, but
No, that makes sense because you were thinking about after, because you can't run forever.
exactly.
So, but the coach at ASICS finds out that
That I'm basically planning my next step.
Yeah.
And it's in the cannabis industry.
Right.
The problem is not that I'm planning my next step. The problem that it's in the cannabis industry.
Right.
ASICS is a company in Japan. I know a runner he's going to do 6 years in Japan. This guy that brought gummies, an idiot. He brought gummies on a plane to Japan. He could do 6 years in prison, this kid right now. Whoa. So Japanese, the coach, being very foresightful, was like, sorry, Chris. He was a very polite exit. I can't have you involved in this if we're involved with ASICS.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to maybe take this road? And I said, yeah. So then I moved back to Albuquerque just for a few months. And I went and I ran the U.S. 10-mile championships. I had earlier that month or a month before run the USA 15K championships. Basically how road racing works when you're a long distance runner is you become a road whore is what it's called.
Because you're just going around all day.
Yeah, you can make money on the track if you're really good. If you're really good, you make money on the track. But there's so much money in the roads, You can run a race Jacksonville, Florida. I made $9,000. So I'm like, all right, shit. Let's go next month to Washington, D.C.
Right. Pay for my flight, pay for my hotel.
They pay for your hotel.
They even sponsored that too.
They give you
because they want you to show up.
Yeah, they want a big field, right? Yeah. And so I go to the U.S. 10-mile championships. My Achilles, this is shit. It's still fucked up. My Achilles just running so much. Was bugging me a lot going in. But I wanted to make some money, know? I ended up limping the last 4 miles. And I remember just feeling like, this isn't fun anymore, thinking that in the race. And then after post-race, I'm sitting right by the Mount Washington Monument, just thinking, man, is this still for me? Is this still really what I wanted to do? I had made that contact with this woman in Los Angeles. Going back to my friends from Arkansas, we all have a little reunion. One of my friends was in law school at New York. He was like a part-time law school student, full-time drug dealer.
Oh, wow.
And him and I, we, after not seeing each other for a year, we reconnect some more. And from New Mexico, I have a friend in Humboldt County. That was that.